Hello, how you guys doing? It's Coach Henry with Crab Kicker Soccer, and today I am bringing to you guys another day of ball skills training. And today we're going to work on a little training. It's going to go 20 minutes, and all we're going to need is a soccer ball. We got two cones out there. They could be any objects. They could be a pair of shoes. They could be flat cones. They could be tall cones. It doesn't really matter. But as long as we're ready to train, as long as we have the right mindset to go out there and try to get better and better each and every day, I think we'll be able to accomplish that goal. Okay, so let's go ahead. Let's get started. We're going to warm up nice and simple. This isn't exactly what we're going to be getting into, but it's something that I want to start off with, nice and simple, just to train with, is our little figure eight. So we have the two cones set up like this, and all we're going to be doing is going around one through the other. We're going to do this for about 30 seconds just to warm up here. Okay, are we ready? Let's get started. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Just work on taking lots of touches with the different areas of our feet, and we really want to focus on control right now. We're not working on speed, especially since we just started. We're just going to take our time right here, just moving in and out, through the middle every single time, behind and around each cone, trying to pick our head up and use both feet. Very good work. Let's go ahead, 10 more seconds. 8, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and hold. Very good work. Let's put that ball to the side for a second. And what we're going to do next is a very similar thing, except we're going to be facing one direction here, and we're going to be doing it without the soccer ball. Just going in, out, and on this side, we're going to be backing up actually, just like that, making sure that we're not falling over. We're just going in and out just like this, again, accomplishing the figure eight, but facing one direction the whole entire time here. Okay, so let's go ahead, let's give it a shot. Ready, 3, 2, 1, go. Just like this, just as a nice little warm-up, nothing too wild, just like that. Try to be light on our toes, have your hands out for balance, relax the muscles if you can, and remember to breathe. There we go, 10 more seconds, almost done. So work 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and hold. Next, we're going to bring the ball back out this time, and all we're going to be doing is very similar. We're going to be dribbling in and out, but what we were doing last time, we're just going to be facing one direction, okay? So as we're coming over here, I want you to back up with the ball, taking your time, back up, and then we reset over here, going forward through the middle, around. Again, I'm facing this way. I'm going backwards on this side, and then I'm repeating the whole process just like that for about 30 seconds. Okay, let's give it a shot. Ready, set, go. Remember, we're still warming up right now, so just focus on getting good small little touches, having everything be in control, everything being comfortable. And remember to breathe, remember to take your time. Doesn't have to be super crazy right now. We're going to get into some speed a little bit later. There we go. Good job. Let's try to get 2 more rotations in. Good work. Last one. 3, 2, 1, and hold. Very good work. Again, let's leave the ball alone. And what we're going to be doing this time, again, very similar, except we're facing this way, okay? I just want you to come up, come backwards. We're going up, and we're going backwards again here, okay? Make sure that we're able to see where those cones are or where those objects are so that we're not tripping over them. You can check your shoulder. That's advised, especially in a game of soccer. It's very good to check your shoulders. And remember, try to stay on your toes. One thing I learned is that if you go on your tippy toes, the parts of the feet that are touching the ground right now, those are the parts of the feet that you want to be putting your pressure on whenever you're moving, with changing of direction, with changing of speed, and everything being done fluid, nice and controlled. Okay, so let's go ahead, let's give it a shot for 20 seconds here. In, up, back, nice and simple, ready, go. Into the middle, up, and back. Up, through the middle, and back up, and back. There we go, nice and simple. Move it side to side. Good job. 10 more seconds, almost done. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and hold. Very good work. All right, so we're going to go ahead. We're going to take our soccer ball in now, and we're going to work on a very simple skill. All we're going to be doing is rolling the ball, okay? And I want you to focus on rolling the ball, but then the second touch just being a little stop right there, okay? I'm actually going to move these cones a little bit out. We're not going to be using them, but we want to stay within a certain range. So if we can, let's try to stay in between these cones, okay? So again, as we're starting, we roll with one foot, the opposite foot just stops it right there, okay? You don't want to take a big touch here, because as soon as you stop it, you're going to follow it by rolling with it. You stop, you roll with it. You stop, you roll with it. So if we take a really big touch on this stop, then when we're rolling, we're going to be chasing that ball, okay? So try to kill the ball where it's at. Try not to send it back flying to your other foot, because you are going to be using that same foot. So it's 2 touches with each foot. Remember, you can say the words, you can say the numbers. If you wanted to, you could count the touches. So it would look something like this. It would be 1, 2, 1, 2, stop, roll, inside, bottom, something like that, okay? You guys do what you need to do to get the pattern going, to get the control, and then add the speed in later when you can, okay? So let's go ahead. Let's go for 30 seconds here. Nice and simple. Ready? Deep breath. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Roll and stop. Roll and stop. Roll and stop. And here we go. And pick those heads up. There we go. I was just in a game this past weekend, and I just noticed that I wasn't able to look around, scan the field as much as I used to, and that would make my job a lot easier if I could see a lot more, if I knew where every player was. But I was too focused on looking down, and that's something I could work on, is picking my head up, looking around the field, getting for my surroundings. There we go. 3, 2, 1. And hold right there. Very good job, okay? We're going to add in a little extra thing right here, but it's essentially going to be the same exact thing, okay? All we're doing is adding in 2 more touches here, okay? So it's going to look like this. We're going to roll. We go inside, inside, roll, inside, inside, roll, okay? So if you do it right, you should be alternating every single time you roll. And this time it should be, if you want to say the numbers, it would be like this. It would be roll, it would be bottom. I would just say inside, inside, bottom, inside, inside, roll, inside, inside. Okay, that's what I would be saying, just so that I get the rhythm, so that I understand the pattern, and I understand the technique. And then once I got the muscle memory down, then I would start adding in a little bit of speed. And I challenge you guys to do that, okay? If you understand the movements, if you guys got this down, if you think you're doing it right, roll, inside, inside, roll, inside, inside. As you get a couple in there that you really like, you think you did them well, then try to do them a little bit faster each and every time, okay? Here we go. Let's go ahead. Let's get started. 30 seconds here. Are you ready on your mark? Deep breath. Get set. And go. There we go, almost done, 10 more seconds. More seconds, 4, 3, 2, 1, and stop. Very good work, guys, awesome stuff, okay? So we're gonna go ahead, we're gonna do one more variation of this, and this is good stuff. This is something that's very simple. Again, we have the cones out here, but I'm really just using them as a marker for me to keep the ball within a certain range, because when we're doing stuff, we don't want to be all over the place, because in a game of soccer, we might not have all that much space, all that much freedom. So on this one, again, very similar, except we're going to be adding the outside of our foot, okay? So it's going to look like this, okay? It's going to be roll, outside, inside, roll, outside, inside, okay? Just like that, okay? Roll outside, inside, okay? Nice and simple. Again, you can say the words if you want to. I say the words just because it makes it easier for me. You could add numbers. You could say the moves into themselves. You could say roll, cut, chop, roll, cut, chop. You could count every single touch, because it's 3 touches with one foot, 3 touches with the other, so it would be 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Okay, these are just little mental tricks that can help you understand the process, understand the progression and the sequence. And then once you have that down, then you're able to just focus on the skill itself and focus on the small individual touches, okay? So let's go ahead, let's give it a shot. 30 seconds here. Remember, deep breaths. We're looking for control, and then we add speed if we can there. Okay, ready, set, go. Roll, outside, inside. Roll, outside, inside. Roll, outside, inside. Almost done, halfway there. Ten more seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and hold. Very good work. All right, so the secret to that one right there, I'll pause the music for a second, was that we weren't even gonna do that drill. That's something that as I was doing the previous one, the roll, inside, roll, we were doing that one, and I was thinking, you know what, I bet you could probably figure out a way to incorporate the outside on that one, and I just did it right off the top of my head. I was like, you know what, I could probably figure something out where you maybe go roll, outside, inside, and that's just the way that we can get better, is by going home in our backyard, kicking the ball around by ourselves, and slowly start to think how we can combine all these moves together. You could do the same exact thing, but just mix it up with different. You could add scissors here. You could go roll, scissor, scissor, inside, roll, scissor. You know, you could go so many different ways with small little techniques just like this, okay? Well, now we're gonna go ahead, we're gonna bring in these cones a little bit closer, because we're gonna be doing something we've done before, which is the U's here. Except I usually do these in smaller spaces. I usually have the cones a little bit closer. Today I'm gonna have them a little farther apart, and you're gonna see why. We're gonna start off nice and simple with one foot, okay? So I'm gonna start, let's go with my left foot for right now, okay? This is my left foot. I know it looks reversed on the camera, but this is my left, all right? So I'm gonna go ahead, bring this ball, push it forward to the side of this cone right here, okay? Make sure you're on full screen so you can see exactly what I'm doing here. And then I bring this ball backwards, inside, push it forward up here, okay? Pull it back, push it out, push it up, okay? So I'm making a U with the ball. If the ball painted aligns with the path that it went to, it would make a little U. But make sure that we're not just going side to side, but we're bringing the ball forward here. We're bringing it back. We're taking some touches here. Bring it forward, bring it back, take some touches forward and back, just like that, okay? Very simple here. Are we ready? And what we can do is we can actually count every time you bring the ball up, okay? So every time you push it forward, that's 1. Over here, this would be 2. I bring it forward again, slide it over, bring it up. That would be 3, okay? So we can count every time we bring the ball up, okay? Ready? Let's get started. 1 foot only, 30 seconds. 3, 2, 1, let's go. I'm at 8 right now. 10 more seconds. And time. There we go. All right, so I got the 12 on that one, okay? That was my left foot. I'm expecting to get the same, if not more, with my right foot. Let's see if I can do that, but I'm gonna not go too fast and start messing up, start making mistakes. I'm gonna make sure that I gradually work my way up so that I'm always in control of the ball. I'm not letting the ball control me. Okay, so here we go, right foot. Let's go. Every time you bring it up, that's a point. We're done talking. Let's get started. 3, 2, 1, let's go. there. Ten more seconds. 3, 2, 1, and hold. So I got to 17 on that one. I definitely went a lot faster with my right. So maybe on this next drill, if I were to do it again, I would try to go a little bit faster with my left and try to really test myself. Try to make sure that I have balance in both of my feet. Okay, so the next thing that we're going to be doing is very simple here. We're going to be doing both our feet here. Okay, so all I want you to do is we're going to be working with our lead foot. Okay. So what that means is that you're going to be using the foot that is in front in the direction that we're going towards, okay? So once I'm over here, I'm going to my left over here, okay? That means that I'm going to be moving towards my left, which means that my left foot currently is the foot that's in front. That's my lead foot, okay? So although the ball's over here on my right side, it's closer to my right, I'm going to be coming across my body here. Foot goes on top. I bring it back, maybe I do a little cut there, push, push, get it up there forward, and once I'm done there, I'm gonna switch feet. My right foot pulls it back. As we start moving to the right foot is the lead foot. You push it forward, and again, same thing, okay? So we're using primarily the bottoms and the outside of the foot here. We can use the shoelace there, stop, pull, outside, outside, push, pull, outside, outside, push, and try to get a bunch of small touches in between those. That's why I kind of spread these out a little bit, but we want to avoid just doing one big touch like this. We could, and there's actually nothing wrong with that. You know what, let's try that. Let's see if we can do one big touch across. We can go here, one touch, two touch, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Let's try that out, okay? I feel like that actually feels kind of good. Okay, let's go ahead, let's give it a shot. Let's give it our best. If you can't do it in those 3 touches, that's okay. Take the extra touch, take your time. All right, ready, get set, go. 1 minute here. Outside, push, pull, outside, push, pull it back, outside, push. And again, we're doing the same thing. We're just creating the U, except we're going from using our left foot when we're going to the left cone to using our right foot when we're moving into the right cone, and repeating that motion. There we go. Make sure that we're having fun with this above all else. Don't take anything too seriously. We want to be enjoying ourselves as we're doing these, having fun with it, and that's going to make it more enjoyable. It's going to make it more likely that we continue training and continue trying to get better. 10 more seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and hold. Very good work. All right, we are almost done, guys. We are at the last one here. So on this one, very simple. It's going to look very similar, and I'm going to actually let you choose how you go about doing this. I'm not going to put, you could put restraints on which part of the foot you do and what moves, what progression, what sequence, but I'm going to make it very, very simple here. All we're doing is bring the ball. We're going to switch from making U's, making a little U shape, to making a little W shape, almost like the Wilson logo, if you guys know that one. I actually have a Wilson logo right here. Perfect. Look at that. So that little W right there, that's the little shape that we're going to be doing right there, okay? So it's going to look like this. We bring the ball from this side, we bring it back, we bring it to the middle, push it up through the middle, back out to the side, repeat, back, through, just like that, okay? So again, we're bringing the ball up to the sides of the cones. Once we're bringing it back, we push it through the middle, we bring it back all the way to the end, take it to the end, up, back, just like that. Trying to use the different surfaces of our feet, trying to use both feet, again, as always, okay? And trying to have fun with this. This is the final skill, okay? So let's go 1 minute here. Let's put in the best effort that we have into doing this skill right here, all right? Ready? Deep breath. Let's get started. Ready? 3, 2, 1, let's go. I want you to count every time you push it through the middle. That's 2 for me. 14 there. 10 more seconds. Four, 3, 2, 1, and hold. Whew. All right, I got to 21 on that one. That was good. I did hit the cone, so maybe we subtract 2 from that. All right, that was a good training, guys. Again, look at that. All I did, we used 2 cones. Barely, really didn't even use them. We could have used our imagination. As long as we got a soccer ball, guys, as long as we got a soccer ball, we're willing to work. We got a little bit of space. It's possible to go out there, get your training in, get multiple touches, and become a better soccer player, and that's what Crab Kickers tries to do. That's why we have camps coming up this July in Perry Hall and in Overlea. You guys can check those camps out and register for them at crabkickers.com. You guys can also follow us on our Instagram, Crab Kickers. We are starting our 3v3 program started this month, but it's not too late to register. Again, those are practices on Tuesdays in July, and then we finish off with a tournament, our 3v3 tournament, August 1st, okay? So I will see you guys all possibly Wednesday, 6 o'clock. Maybe a little bit earlier. We'll probably be going around 5 o'clock that day, okay? So I hope you guys enjoyed. Be safe, take care. Remember to like and share the video if you got something out of it, all right? So be careful